everybody, it's Deputy Charm. I'm so excited to get to send this video to you guys. I know you've been doing your online schooling and a lot of teachers have been doing videos for you, and some of the teachers thought it might be a good idea if I did a video with you to kind of continue our classes. So today we're going to do a video about bicycle safety. Talk about all the things that we should do on a bicycle and the things that maybe we should wear on a bicycle. But I have a really big surprise for you. Are you ready?
Hey kiddos, how are you?
It's Deputy Mike. Hi Deputy Mike.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing good. How are you doing?
Good, good. I hear we're going over something very important today.
Yes, we are.
Bicycle safety. I love bicycle safety. First and foremost, like Deputy Charm said, first we're going to cover what you should or should not wear. Sandals, open-toed shoes, do you think those are good to wear? No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. What about sneakers?
Yeah, sneakers are a good idea.
Sneakers are a great idea.
But Deputy Mike, what about when my shoelaces get untied on my sneakers?
Oh my, does Deputy Mike have a funny story for you? One time, Deputy Mike, I was patrolling on my bike because I'm on the bike patrol for the sheriff's office, and my shoestring came untied. I was like, it'll be fine. I'll wait till later. And we were coming up through the bike path towards a parade. On that parade route was a bunch of people. We saw someone that we knew. We went to get off our bikes. Guess what Deputy Mike did?
What happened, Deputy Mike?
I fell.
Oh no.
I fell because my shoestring was tied to the pedal.
Oh my goodness.
So it's very important. Thank goodness I was not hurt, but it's very, very important to make sure that your shoes are tied. So let's move up a little bit further. What about dresses? Are dresses okay to wear on a bike?
I don't know. What do you think, Deputy Mike?
No, not at all. If you look back here, I have a bag on the back of mine, but most of you guys just have a back tire. So if you have a dress flowing back here like this, and it gets caught in the tire, guess what's going to happen?
It's going to get caught. Right,
and it's either going to rip your pretty dress or it's going to get caught in the wheel and make you wreck your bike. And we don't want that.
No.
No. What about baggy pants? What do you think about baggy pants?
They're probably okay. Do you think?
No, not baggy pants.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you see these sharp little things over here?
Oh, what
right next to the pedals?
Oh, yeah.
Those run the chain. And if your baggy pants get caught in this or the chain, guess what's going to happen?
I'm going to get caught up in it.
You're going to get caught up in it, and you're going to wreck your bike and possibly get hurt again. And we don't want that.
No.
So we know that we can't wear those certain things, but so what can we wear? Tennis shoes? Yeah.
As long as our shoestrings are tied.
As long as your shoestrings are tied. What about boots? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And what about shorts? Shorts are fine. Normal pants that fit right? Yes, those are fine. But now that we know a little bit about what to wear on our body, what else am I missing? Should I get on this bike and just ride my bike around?
No.
Just like this?
No.
No, absolutely not. There is a big golden rule to be, even for the sheriff's office. We have to go through tons and tons of trainings to chase down bad guys on our bikes. And there's one rule. You'll get in big, big trouble if you don't wear your helmet.
That's right.
If you don't wear your helmet. So, your helmets are the most important part, okay? You should never sit down on a bike without a helmet, okay? So helmet, the inside's foam. Most of them have their little adjusters here on the back. Smaller heads, bigger heads. Okay, and then you put it on. But is this all right?
No.
No, that's not okay to wear a helmet. What about this?
No, that's not okay either.
I can't really see anything.
No.
That's probably why.
Right.
What you do is you take two fingers like this. You place the bottom finger right on your eyebrow. You put your helmet on and bring that right down to your finger, okay? And that should fit perfect. Now you come down to the sides. See these? These are your straps that tighten your chin strap. Your chin strap that should be buckled at all times if you're gonna wear your helmet. But the point should come just below your earlobe. If it's up here, it's not fitting right. If it's way down here, it's not fitting right. So just below the earlobe. So once you have that good, you go ahead and you buckle it. Once it's buckled, it should be on good. No shaking, blah, 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 nothing like that. You take your 2 fingers and you go like this. Shouldn't be choking you. Shouldn't be too loose, but you should be able to take your 2 fingers and go like that. So now that we have the most important part about the helmets, something that I forgot to mention before that we're going to go back to is what you wear. So I am in pretty dark clothes.
Yes.
Pretty dark clothes, and it's night.
Yeah.
It's nighttime out right now.
It's dark.
So without these lights in these parking lots, it'd be very hard to see me. So the sheriff's office gives me this shirt to wear. Whoa!
That's
put
bright.
on my sunglasses for these. So bright colors when you're riding your bike. And guess what? That doesn't even just go for nighttime.
That's for all the time, right?
All the time. All the time you should be wearing bright clothes, okay? This helps people pick you out, whether they're walking, whether they're driving. So God forbid you don't see somebody, they will see you. And that's very important. So a couple things on the bike that we have to check, okay? It's hard to get this thing going if your tires are flat.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to check the tires. All you do is walk up, give them a good squeeze, both front and back, okay? If your tires are filled up too much, the first bump you hit, you could crash your bike. If your tires are too flat, you're not going to go very far, 1. And 2, you could also pop the tire and make it even worse to where you can't fill it up. Okay, so let's move up a little bit. The seat height. Do you think Deputy Mike or Deputy Charm would look good on a tricycle about that high?
No.
No? What about a mountain bike about this high?
No.
No, you have to make sure your bike fits right. So when you go to the stores with your mommies and your daddies, you sit on the bike, and what your mommy and daddies can do is on most seats, they adjust. They go up and they go down. The handlebars do the same. I'm not going to do it to this bike, but the handlebars go up and the handlebars go down until you find your perfect fit. Your perfect fit should be your knees should not be touching the handlebars. You should still have a little bit of bend in your knee when your pedals are straight down.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, you should feel comfortable. If you feel like when you sit on your bike that you can't touch the ground on both sides with your tippy toes, the bike's not for you. Okay, the bike's not for you. So let me get this back down on the kickstand here. All right, so I used this last year and I'll use it again. If I decide I'm going to take my bike over to Deputy Charm's house, I'm going to ride down. She's got a cool trampoline. I want to go jump on the trampoline with her, so I take my bike down. But Deputy Charm lives at the bottom of this huge hill. I'm going to ride my bike down it because it's fun. So should I get on my bike and just head on down the hill to Deputy Charm's?
No.
No, not at all. What is something very important when you're going downhill that you'll need?
Your brakes.
Brakes, very good. Is it going to help while I'm going down that hill and I'm like, wow, I'm going really fast. I should try my brakes now.
No.
Not a good idea.
No.
So what you want to do is take your brakes, push them in, and you should be able to fit a thumb between your handlebar and your brakes. A thumb on each side. Once you do that, then you can grab your bike and give it a good push. Okay? Your bike should not go anywhere because you have the brakes on. That means your brakes are working, which is great. But you gotta watch because when it gets wet and you're having fun, you may be riding through mud puddles. Don't tell your parents I said that. But the water can actually get up in between the brakes and make it a little bit slipperier. So sometimes it makes it harder to stop. So you always gotta pay attention to that. So that's about the safety of the bike. So now you guys know, on this bike also, for other people to see, are reflectors. what are reflectors, Deputy Mike? Well, these reflectors, when lights hit these reflectors, it lights it up like a light. So if someone should have a flashlight or someone should have headlights, they'll be able to see you. You stand out. So if you're driving with your parents, which you should always be riding with your parents if it's at night, you can use your headlight.
Woo, that's right.
There's a bright headlight. You think people will see me?
Yeah.
I think they will. And then here's a tail light. And it blinks. That lets people know that I'm riding my bike. So if you make a habit out of riding your bike when it's dark, you should always have some type of light in the front and some type of red light in the back. Okay, so moving on. What do you guys think would be the answer if my chain breaks and I'm 2 blocks from home? Should I go ahead and try to pedal my bike, coast it down a hill?
No.
Let's say that my home's down a hill a little bit, 2 blocks. Should I just coast it down the hill because I'll make it?
No.
No. You should get off and walk your bike. Safely walking your bike is having it beside you, 2 hands on the handlebars, and walking it like this. But I'm glad we made it to this part, because if I'm riding down a sidewalk and I come to a street, do I slow down and go, nope, nothing coming, and keep riding my bike across? No.
No.
Anytime you come to the end of a sidewalk and you're about to cross the street, the best way to do it is, 1, put your feet down on both sides. Make sure your bike is completely stopped, which it should be if your feet are down on both sides. You look both ways, look behind you, and look in front of you, and then you can cross. If there's no ramp, there's just a curb there, you get off your bike, you stop, you look both ways, you walk your bike across the road, and then you get back on your bike. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's having fun so far. Deputy Charm, am I doing good so far?
You're doing great.
Doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got anything to add?
No, I think that's awesome. I know you guys are going to be out in the sun and the warm weather that we've been having lately and wanting to ride your bikes. So we just wanted to touch base with you and make sure that you're doing it safely. So have a great time with your friends, and we'll see you again real soon at school. Woo!
Bye.
Bye.
Nice seeing you.